Welcome back to NBA 2K16, my career. Hope y'all enjoying the series, man. Hope y'all enjoyed that last episode. You know what I'm saying? Last episode we took that L against the Cavaliers, but at the end had a good cutscene. Let's go. Let's see what. Oh, we got the Pelicans next. Let's go.
Substitution here for New Orleans. Anderson, he's checked in for Asher. Luke Babbitt comes in for Quincy Pondexter. Gordon's checked in for Tyreek Evans. And it's Norris Cole in for Drew Holiday. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. The big men are Anderson and Davis. Gordon is out there with Norris Cole. And it's Babbitt in at the 3 slot.
And you know, guys, Eric Gordon was an unbelievable three-point shooter last season. 45% from behind the arc. It's the first time he's been over 40% in his career.
You know, we were talking about Eric Gordon. He's always had great range, but not always the great shot selection.
You know, and that's a great point because, you know, we see now that he's starting to mature, starting to value every possession. And that's good news for the rest of that team.
There's the screen. Anderson right side. He dishes it to Davis. Count it from 12. Davis has got 7 points.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Freak. Poked away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. Well, over the course of the last 10 games, these big men have been the NBA's best at the charity stripe. And you look at Anderson, the best in the NBA. You put him on the line, and it's nearly automatic.
You know, he's got a great rhythm and form at the foul line. Sometimes we don't see that in the big fellas, but he is automatic up there.
Yeah, just call him Mr. Sure Thing. He's developed a really nice, consistent free throw stroke. And it's good to see somebody destroying that myth that big guys can't make their free throws. No hack-a-shack here.
And a wide open look for Freak. They get it again. Anderson dishes to Freak. Money from the wing. New Orleans gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Cole the pass to Babbitt. Kicks to Gordon. Over to the left wing. Here's Cole. Defended by Chalmers. Cole's shot is good.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Freak. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Freak's got 5 now.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw.
With some changes. Amari Stoudemire is checked in for Whiteside. Gerald Green comes in for Luol Deng. And Freak subbed in for Goran Dragic. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Davis is checked in for Perkins. Anderson comes in for Quincy Pondexter. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Tyreek Evans. And Cole subbed in for Drew Holiday. So for New Orleans right now, Davis and Asher in the middle. Norris Cole is out there with Gordon, and it's Anderson in at the 3.
And with the way the Warriors went on a rampage last year, you knew that Alvin Gentry would be in demand. Was the architect behind the Warriors' offense, is one of the best offensive minds in our league.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pistons did some really solid work on the floor. He ended with 7 points, and he was on target the whole contest. Very few misses from him all night. He was just too much to handle as he came off the bench to turn in a great outing, guys. They hope it continues.
All right, Doris. Well, guys, coming off a performance like that has got to have him supremely confident right now.
No doubt. I guarantee he comes into today's game feeling there isn't anything he can't do on the floor right now.
Tell you what, Greg, I think he might be right based on that last game. I'm inclined to agree with him.
Gordon for 3. Up and in. It's good. First basket of the game.
My, he is so adept at finishing in the low post.
43 seconds left in the second quarter.
Let's go.
And that one's good.
Let's go.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Here's Cole, defended by Chalmers, and out of bounds.
It was
as
all
the
good,
Heat
trying
gain
to see.
possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
The Heat leading by 14. Green dishes to Chalmers. He kicks to Freak.
Not the guy you want to send to the line, Kevin.
The Heat have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
And
Let's
both
go.
free throws good from Freak. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Davis, and there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Now Chalmers, the three ball. That's good. Chalmers has got his first 3 points of the game.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quiet.
The Heat. Chris
Now let's
Anderson
go.
is checked in for Whiteside. Stoudemire comes in for Chris Bosh. Green, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Freak subbed in for Goran Dragic. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Ryan Anderson, he's checked in for Usher. Luke Babbitt comes in for Quincy Pondexter. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Tyreek Evans. And it's Norris Cole in for Drew Holiday. Freak in at point guard. Chris Anderson out there with Stoudemire. Then it's Dang, and it's Green in at the two-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
I'll tell you, Luol Deng is not exceptional in any one area, but really doesn't have any weaknesses either. I think he's been one of the most complete small forwards over the past decade in the league.
And there's the foul. It goes on Ryan Anderson. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And the Heat making a change here. Chalmers is checked in.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Passes it to Anderson. No good on the triple. Looking at Miami, they took their win in their last game against the Detroit Pistons.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them.
And Cole kicks to Davis. Davis setting the pick for Gordon. Back to Davis. And so he earns
it. Really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Heat.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And it always feels good to get that first win in the season series. Going head-to-head twice this year, this will put them up 1-0 so far against
but they don't want to pass
Pelicans.
to me.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Goran Dragic. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. We've got Tyreek Evans. Gordon out there with Anderson.
Let's go.
Then it's Omer Usher, and it's Cole in at the one spot.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow.
Oh, you're trying to be too fast in there.
I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team, Clark, by far tonight.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave their fans plenty to scream and holler about. This place was rocking. It was on fire. And it only got louder as that lead got bigger.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
I told you, Don Pagnotti always delivers.
Side 13.
Free
This
prototypes.
my
Open
real
the box, check
suicide.
it out.
It's like Christmas and my birthday on the same day. Oh, damn.
You love them?
I love them.
Hell
Hey,
no.
they're waiting for your approval for production.
Approved.
Approved?
Approved.
Hell no. Them ugly ass
Make the
shoes.
call.
In fact, not if we trust.
I told you you'd love them.
Man.
Hey, I'm going to have you playing in those in 30 days or less.
Money. Oh, man.
Freaking and vibing. Freaking and vibing.
Alright guys, I hope y'all enjoyed that video, that good old video. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I hope you enjoyed the video so you can hit that like button. And as always, you're gonna keep your thing rolling. And guess what guys? I'm gone!